Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got a halfway decent day. I think it's only like 82 degrees out here, so I figured I'd get outside, take advantage of it, and do a little video. I'm going to work on taking this peach tree down out of the backyard, and in the process of doing so, I'm going to use the Gibson Axe as well as the Browning FDX-686. Try and get some footage of it being used as well. So if you all will just bear with me, we'll see what kind of damage we can do on this tree. This branch here is probably a good 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter, so we'll start right there and see what happens. This thing's biting real well. It's really surprising me for as light as it is. Also take into consideration this is still green. Figures I'd come out here to do this and we'd have a train come through. Oh. That cut pretty well through there. Looks like an angry beaver got a hold of it though. Oh, let's go over here and work. Get some of this smaller stuff. You can tell I've resharpened this thing. This thing cuts amazing now. Let's get up here. Yeah, that's 2 licks. I took a pretty good little notch out of it right there. Whew. That's not taking a whole lot of effort. I'm actually surprised and impressed. Take this off right here to see what happens. Well, that'll work. I'll tell you, I'm impressed. Edge is holding up real good. I've got one little bitty shiny spot right there, and that was probably my fault. I don't know if you've noticed, when this thing bites in, I've been twisting on it just to see what it does. I've got one right there, a little shiny spot, and that's it. I'm gonna switch to the Browning real quick. Hang on just a minute. Like I said in the earlier video, this thing weighs almost as much as the Gibson Axe. I'm gonna start out with it, just doing some basic, like lemon and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. As you can tell, this is green. Lord, is it green. Oh. Let's get ambitious here. Get this off. Oh. I know some people are probably wondering, why in the world are you taking down a perfectly good peach tree? Well, the main reason, whoop, come back to your camera. The main reason is because of our dogs. Like I said in that other video, stone fruit can be toxic to dogs if they eat the seeds. See, it's hacking through there. Now granted, it ain't doing it as clean and as quick as the Gibson Axe, but it's still biting in. Oh, come back here. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe I was a little too ambitious. Trying to cut that big a piece in. I would normally be using my little folding saw to do this. Just cutting above your head like this will wear you out. Whew. Well, the Gibson Axe I cut, that's for darn sure. The Browning probably needs a wrist lanyard on it instead of just a little tie on the end. It does better with stuff that's smaller. That piece there is probably as big around as a pop can. I'd say with the Browning, I'd stick to more small stuff, inch and a half in diameter. Now this kind of stuff, it was good at. Could you get things done with this? Yes. Is it the best tool for the job? Probably not. And you can definitely feel the weight with this. Definitely feel the weight. Oh, the good thing about it is now that I'm taking this tree down, I'm going to have all kinds of material to work with, especially once it dries out some. It's still going to take it a while for that to happen. Clear this mess out under my feet here. Oh. Oh. The edge geometry on this Gibson Axe is just so much better. Takes less effort to do this with it. Just the whole ergonomics, so much better. Stay put. Definitely like the axe better. But it's also the right tool for the job, which makes a big difference. I'm going to put this one up. I'll try to do a video with it a little later on, actually doing some carving and stuff like that. Yeah, having the right tool for the job makes a world of difference. I know this ain't really designed to process a lot of firewood. But small stuff like this, it's incredible. But it's an ESEE, doesn't surprise me. I haven't had a bad ESEE product yet. Oh. I was talking about the stone fruit earlier being toxic for dogs. It's not necessarily, get in there. Green wood, gotta love it. Not necessarily the fruit that's bad. It's these things. The leftover pits after the fruit's rotted off. If a dog swallows one of them, they can't digest it, and it breaks down and becomes toxic in their stomach. So that's the main reason of getting rid of this tree, is we've got 2 dogs and I don't want anything to happen to either one of them. And it produces fruit, a lot of it, but it never gets any bigger than that, and it stays hard, it never gets soft. Oh, move around here to a different angle, I guess. That's incredible. That one little bitty swipe, and it went almost all the way through. I know I had intentions of doing video on both these. It's kind of turned into the ESEE show, just because it's so much better at this than the Browning. give me a few minutes here. I'm gonna pause this and move. I'll get over here someplace in the shade and bring some of these pieces I've already cut up and see what we can do with some of them. Get the mask back on. Oh, I don't have my belt on today, so I'm just gonna stick it down that back of my pants here and hold it that way. Oh, so bear with me here just a second and I'll start this back in just a minute.